I think what that's pointing to is kind of the agency problem, right? I'm no longer doing the thing. Now there's a person doing the thing. Now I got to manage the person doing the thing. And so I think first, if we just get our heads correct, like, wait, why are we doing this? Because your answer to that could vary. Like, I'm not saying building a business like the one I had built or the one we're running now is for everybody. I'm just saying, just to get clear, I think we sometimes we get so caught up in mimetic desire of what we think we're supposed to do because it's what everybody else does, that we forget to stop and ask the question. Like, I mean, here's a good example. Like, we celebrate people who run around talking about working 80 hours a week until their eyes are bloodshot. I think that's a problem that needs to be fixed, not as something to celebrate. And what we should celebrate is, if it could, what's really worth celebrating is the person who could do the same thing in 20 hours, right? Like, that's interesting to me. Right. So if we get clear in our heads of what we want to build, and the only way to get clear about that from my experience is to test and try, right? Like, but start being aware of, like, I'm living somebody else's business. Like, what if I just built mine? So once we get that out of the way, how do you deal with this agency challenge? And I love this model of, so first go back to the episode we had, I don't know which one it was, where we talked about time. And I introduced that idea from my friend who said, Carl, it's really cute that you think you're so busy, right? And then we used rescue time to track. So first is like, really, are we really that busy? And I remember an advisor who emailed a while ago who said, gosh, everybody in the industry is talking about outsourcing. And this was an advisor that I can't remember what the number was, but it was a big number revenue wise. He's like, I do everything myself. I do my own reconciliation. I do my own client meetings. I do everything myself. I don't outsource anything. He's like, I'm done by noon. Like, what do the rest of you do? Greetings, Carl here. Thanks for watching that little clip. I love my conversations I have with Michael on our podcast, Kitsis and Carl. Love them, love them, love them. You know what else I love? These conversations that I have once a month as part of the membership program over at the Society of Advice. It's crazy, right? I invite some of my favorite people, the smartest people, the most impactful people I can think of, to come have a conversation with me about the work that you do. These are conversations you cannot hear anywhere else, right? Sometimes they're with big, well-known authors and public thinkers, but often they're with people that you probably have never heard of, but will change your life. It's 90 minutes every month. It's called the membership. And you know what I think you should do? Here's an idea, crazy idea, but we've built this free trial. We've put some of my favorite little snippets of my favorite conversations for you to get an idea of what you're going to find on the inside, so you don't have to believe me. So just click the link and take a free trial, and then tell me what you think. Thanks, my friends.